Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. This is week 2 of my blogging series to help you get started or make your blog even better so that you can expand your tutoring business or your teacher business, whatever area you're in. This video is going to be all about how to generate blog post ideas that sell your services. This is so key because your blog is not just a journal entry of what you did that day. So I'm going to share with you a few tips to help you figure out what you can blog about and make you confident going into setting up your blog for success. My first tip for blogging is always going to be to focus on one topic. Like I just mentioned, it's not a diary entry, unless of course you are a lifestyle blogger, but then you're not listening to this video. So you're going to want to focus on one particular topic. And I think it's really helpful to plan a month ahead of time so that you know what you're going to be blogging about. Maybe you want to have a weekly blog like I do, or if that's too overwhelming at first, I would recommend having at least 2 a month. Focus on one topic each time, don't bounce all over the place, and don't make it a journal entry. My second tip is to write blog posts that soft sell your services. So when I say soft sell, I don't mean saying things over and over like, buy my teaching resource, buy this product, book a tutoring session with me. Yes, we want to tell people what we're offering so they know, because we can't really expect them to know unless we're telling them. But soft selling is a more gentle way to tap your ideal customer on the shoulder and let them know that they have a problem and you have the solution. So an example of this might be, let's say you created a teaching resource that helps first graders practice their sight words. So you might do a blog post on 3 ways to practice sight words so your students can master this skill. Change the title, of course. And then throughout the blog post, you're weaving in how you use that particular resource. And of course, it's going to be linked. So then if they want to go ahead and click on it, then they can find your resource. And if it's the exact problem to their solution or solution to their problem, then they'll probably buy it and you'll get a soft sell. So I encourage you to do that. And every blog post, there should be a link back to something, either your lead magnet that grows your email list. That should always be in there, actually. And then something that you're selling as well, but make sure that it is not pushy and it is just providing the solution to their problem. My next tip is to break down the content into small bite-sized chunks. So let's say you have a unique tutoring method that's been totally created by you and you're the one that knows all the secrets to it. Well, you could break down what you do every week so that it's not just putting it all out there, but it also is explaining how you solve problems for your tutoring clients and giving that solution to someone reading your blog. That could also lend itself to creating products for other people that are doing the same thing as you, and you could sell them as well. But they could always be linked back to your tutoring services, and I do recommend you to do that, because how else are people going to know that you solve a problem for them if you're not talking about it? That's something I do talk about all the time inside of TUTORPRENEUR Promo Pack, which is a mini course that has 25 editable templates that teach you how to talk about your business on social media, whether it's Instagram or Facebook. All the templates are there with lessons to go along with it. And that is one of the biggest hurdles that a lot of people have initially when they're starting out, is how do I talk about that? And that's my solution for you. And I'll include that link in the description box below. All right, my next tip is to look at the questions that you often receive. Get into a habit of screenshotting DMs from people and having a folder inside your phone that says maybe frequently asked questions, so that you know what problems people are having, and then that will in turn help you create content to solve that problem. One question could turn into a blog post. It could turn into an Instagram live. Then it could turn into a whole series on your Instagram stories. It could turn into a YouTube video, repurposing the same questions over and over. And then I would encourage you to have a section too where you have your frequently asked questions so that people can look for those when they're trying to decide if you're the right fit for them, whether it's tutoring services or an online course maybe that you're offering. So keep those questions always in the front of your brain. When you're struggling to come up with content, go back to them. See what people ask you. Repetition is the mother of skill, and you will find that you will grow your business faster if you keep repeating the same message that aligns with what your customer is looking for. All right, my last tip is to use your teaching resources to generate content. This is a great idea because one teaching resource could turn into 5 to 10 blog posts. It all depends on how you set the blog post up. Set it up for success from the get-go, solve a problem for whatever type teacher or person is looking to use your product, and then give them the solution, which is your product and buying it. That is one of the best ways to talk about your Teachers Pay Teachers store in an organic way that doesn't come across pushy, and likely people searching on Pinterest for the solution to their problem will find it with you and your product. All right, I hope all of those things will help you get blogging, and just remember that creating content doesn't have to be so hard. Go back to the drawing board, look at the questions that people ask you, look at the products that you have as their solution, and talk about them as a way to help them out and not as a way to be pushy. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because next week I'm coming back with a third video all about blogging so that you will start growing your tutoring business. And if you're watching this and you haven't started tutoring yet, but you're really thinking about doing it, then you need to grab my free 10-step guide that walks you through the first 10 things you need to do to set yourself up for success from day one. And they're all things I had to learn the hard way so you don't have to. I'll put the link in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.